Hey Shellmates, welcome to another edition of Inside the Shell by Rapid Snail Racing, where speed is optional and fitness is mandatory.
All right, Shellmates, today's talk with Coach Robert, aka Cupcake Destroyer, is about carbo loading. Fueling before the fight and not raw dogging the long session. And no, this is not just an excuse to eat everything in sight and call it race prep. Carbo loading is the process of increasing your carbohydrate intake before a long endurance session so your muscles can store more glycogen. Glycogen is one of your body's main fuel sources for endurance work, especially when the session is long, steady, or includes harder efforts. So what does that actually mean in real life? It means if you have a race simulation, long brick, long ride, long run, or any big training day that is going to last several hours, you want to show up with the tank full. The goal is not to feel stuffed. The goal is to feel prepared. This matters because if you start a long session underfueled, it usually catches up with you later. That is when the legs get heavy, the pace falls apart, your mood gets weird, and suddenly you are having a very emotional conversation with a gel packet. That's usually not a toughness issue. That's a fuel issue. Carbo loading helps delay that drop-off. It gives you a better chance of holding pace, power, and focus deeper into the session. It also helps you practice what good race prep actually feels like, and that is a big point here. Carbo loading is not just for race day. It is also for race simulations and long training days where the goal is to perform well, practice execution, and learn what works for your body. If your training day is meant to simulate race conditions, then your fueling should too. This is especially important in triathlon, Spartan, and endurance training because these are long efforts. If the day is going to take several hours, you do not want to start with half a tank and then act surprised when things get ugly. Now, carbo loading also does not replace fueling during the session. You still need carbs and fluids during the workout. Think of carbo loading as starting the day with a full tank, while during session, fueling helps keep that tank from emptying too fast. So the Rapid Snail takeaway is this: big day, big fuel plan. Do not save smart fueling for race day only. Practice it before long sessions, race rehearsals, and any workout where the goal is quality over several hours. Because around here, we do not just train the engine, we train the fuel strategy too. And remember, speed optional, fueling mandatory.